What's up, everybody? What's up?
What up? What's good?
Nothing much. Just getting home. What about you?
Chilling.
Tired from working all weekend.
Yeah, man.
But hey, I'm going to Wet and Wild on Friday. Y'all talking about
Sam
water
said I
park?
went to Water World. What the hell is that?
It's the water park.
What is Water World? I guess that's a amusement park.
Yeah. Water World. That's like the laziest name for a
It's
water
good.
park. Water World.
BJ, what up, yo?
Good, BJ. Trying to get some albums this weekend too. What's up, Alonzo? So you watched that new show with Rap City and Big Tigger?
It's in Denver. They don't have that in New York City. In-N-Out Burger. I heard about it, but I think that's a West Coast thing.
Yeah. You watched that show with Rap City and Big Tigger?
Yep. Do you sent them the link?
You said, yeah, I sent it to him.
Your volume is off.
My vo- my fucking God. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. I heard you
Right.
before. I don't know what happened.
Right.
Yeah, that's out there. We don't got that over here. Why did Rap City end? Who knows? Cause they dumb. They don't know what they doing.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Nope. I heard you when I got on. I don't know what happened. Like it just went off.
Oh, great. Oh, shit.
Favorite restaurant? I don't have one. I very rarely eat out. I like home cooked meals. So any place that has good food, I guess.
Can you hear me now? How about now?
Nope. I don't hear you yet. What happened to your volume? Like everything just went off. I don't know. Like I heard you when I got on, and then the volume went off.
Testing 1, 2.
Nope. I don't. Still don't hear you. Y'all hear Reg? Cause I don't hear him. You can hear him? How you hear him, Ronnie, when I don't hear him? I'm not. Come back in, Reg. What do you like to cook? Italian food. I love Italian food. It said his mic was off.
Testing.
Yeah, okay. It said your volume was off.
They said my
So
volume.
your volume is fine? I don't know what's on your stream, yo. They bugging.
I hate it. But what I was thinking was, did you watch that show with Rap City and Big Tigger?
Is that the thing that was online or whatever?
Yeah,
I
on
didn't even
remote.
watch it. No. What was it about?
They have this music video hip hop show like Rap City now. They interview Conway. They have it like every Friday. It's like a music show.
I saw a clip of that, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, it was a pretty dope interview.
So is that supposed to be Rap City 2021?
I guess so. I wonder who they'll do next week. I mean, I fuck with it because I like Big Tigger and Rap City.
Is it a show that's coming on?
Yeah, it's not a
Oh God, that means Puffy's behind it.
Yeah.
What's my favorite pizza store? I don't know. I don't have one. Every pizza in New York is good, so I don't have a favorite. New York make the best pizza.
That I agree.
Why we talking about food tonight? What's going on here? Y'all hungry or something? Reg, what did you have for dinner since we talking about food?
No, I'm just making.
Did you? You didn't cook yet, right?
Yeah, I'm making cheese right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You said you had to put something in the oven.
Yeah. I'm about to do it in about 5 more minutes.
You got to do like a cooking show on here, because I think these people want to see you cook.
I would, but I'm trying to get a camera somewhere.
And talk about food and hip hop and shit.
I'm actually doing something Friday for the first time.
What you doing on Friday?
A video gameplay.
Okay. Is it gonna be like N64 or something?
No, well, for this one, it's gonna be the emulator. I'm gonna play Pokemon 5 Red for an hour, talk hip hop and stuff like that. Try to experiment.
Okay. Training day of Belly. Yeah, like Mayhem Lauren, right? You know, he's cooking stuff on his channel.
Oh shit! You pull up my notes.
You sent Dame the link?
Yeah, I sent Dame.
Dame, where you at, yo?
Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, there. Yeah, he likes my shit.
Huh?
He likes the Instagram message that I'm trying to.
Okay. Have you guys been to art museum? I've been to art museum like way back, like way back in middle school.
Yeah. What did he do on stage for you?
Did you watch Invincible? What's Invincible?
That's that cartoon superhero show.
No. You don't sound like something I would watch. So I don't watch it. Didn't somebody got a shoe thrown at them or something? Was it the baby?
Shooting?
They threw a shoe at him when he was on stage.
Oh wow.
I think it was, I don't know who it was, one of them cats.
This nigga's always getting some shit with his fans.
Yeah, so I'm going when it's open in 2023. Whenever it's open, I'll be there.
Hey, we can wait for the game until about 11:20 or some shit.
Is he coming on at 11:20?
I mean, I said here like what years ago. He didn't message you. He said he's getting a lot of backlash for playing homophobic comments. Oh wow.
What else is there?
Waiting to express on the available on TV. That's what's up. I was just watching one movie, Black Law. That shit was cool. Yo, they put Bob Paramount. I was surprised.
Huh?
They put that show Block on BT Plus.
Did they?
Yeah.
How you feel about me? I thought we already talked about this. I thought I talked about this. Bucks. I'm happy for the Bucks. I'm happy for Giannis. It was a great win. Historical victory. Tubi. You watch Tubi?
Yes, sir.
Rain Take Show is gonna be on Tubi.
That was a dope review we did yesterday too.
Yes, it was. I saw Matt Master. He did an interview with this homie I know on IG Live. So he was talking about a whole bunch of shit. He's doing like another album with Marco Polo.
He said the Tories will also be available on Tubi. Yeah.
I don't watch Tubi.
You don't know.
That's like the uncut. That's for like the commercial. That's what like they cut up all those movies on there. They show commercials and
It's free.
yeah, it's a free app. But the free apps, well, not all the free apps. Crackle, Tubi, those apps are like those are the ones that show commercials. If you don't want the ones that show commercials, you gotta get the other apps. But you good. You already got that. You already got the apps that you need to have. So
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you want to see movies with commercials, then you get Crackle or you get Tubi.
Yeah, but sometimes I just want to look at the movie on that Fire Stick app. Like, they don't be having that shit.
Well, if you want the ghetto films, Tubi has them. Yeah, or you know.
Right. The black, like the black shit. Alright, I'm gonna shut right quick.
All right. What 5 albums you can think of that grew onto you? You mean like albums I didn't like in the beginning? I don't know. That's a good question. Dia? Peacock? No. I don't need that. Peacock is one of those paid apps you gotta pay for every month and shit. If you want to watch The Godfather, you just need a jailbroken Fire Stick, and you need the movie apps. Not Peacock, not Tubi, not Crackle, just regular movie apps, A lot of them have they can show TV shows and all that. That's what you need. All those other apps, I don't deal with. If they have commercials, I just skip them. It's like Netflix. Netflix have no commercials. That's why Netflix is good. Hulu, I don't need that. Anything I want to see, I have a Fire Stick that's jailbroken. Everything is on it, from Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon, whatever. I got Amazon Prime. I'm an Amazon Prime member. So everything on Amazon you're gonna get once you are a member of Amazon. HBO Max, same thing. Any movie I want to see that's on HBO Max, it's on the movie apps. You don't need to spend money on all that stuff. It's easier. Godfather is classic, definitely. Classic. I like the first two. I don't care for part three really though, but first two were great. All the TV apps. All of those apps, when you have all of those apps with the movie apps, it cuts out all the commercials. You don't need them. Some people they don't want to do that and they'll pay for the subscriptions and that's cool, but I'd rather have the movie apps that's showing everything all on one app. So whatever uh, streaming service it is, it's all on one app. If you can't find what you're looking for, you just search it. It'll come up more than likely. It's better. Instead of paying for a whole bunch of apps that you really don't need. They don't need a Scarface sequel. Not all movies need a sequel. I'd rather not see a Scarface sequel or a Scarface reboot. It's not needed. You like the third Godfather? I mean, it was alright. It's not my favorite though, but is there an original version of Thug Godfather? I don't know if there is. I mean, if there's a director's cut, then I don't know about it. But I mean, there might be. I mean, more than likely, a lot of these movies always have a director's cut that they cut down for theatrical time and stuff like that, and maybe it was too violent or was too much nudity or whatever. So I mean, if there's a director's cut, there might be. I don't know. You want to review the first two Godfather movies? Beanie Siegel or Scarface? I got Beans, but Scarface is definitely a dope lyricist.
Yeah, yeah.
I just hit him up. He ain't saying nothing yet. Unless he's sleeping. I hope he's not sleeping. I just saw him on live.
We can wait for like 5 minutes.
Sam said he got the director's cut. Oh, okay. So there's a director's cut of the third Godfather. There you go. What up, Cruz?
What's up, Cruz?
Sam wants us to review the first two Godfather films. Have you seen the Godfather? Are you a fan of those films?
Of course. Well, the first two.
The first two? Well, yeah, that's what he said. The first two. I don't know what's going on with them.
Probably knocked out.
I just saw him on live. I could be knocked out already.
That's things I feel like Ziggler did. I was asleep.
You went to sleep because you had to work later on.
No, that was Thursday. Thursday. Before when I thought we went to the Don.
Okay.
By the way, I'm going to film the announcement shit tonight after this review. And I'm going to start working on this King episode too. Because I'm about to watch what you think. You think Conway's going to be good?
His album?
The Shady album.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
No, I was asking. Because some people are like worried about the change that
I'm
things.
not worried about it. It's gonna be dope. From the track listing I've seen, you got Wheezy on there. You got Rick Ross.
Method
Damn, huh?
Man.
Method Man's on that.
Oh no, you. No, I thought you were.
Who else is on there? You got a whole bunch of other people on there, so it's gonna be dope. Where this nigga at, yo? Be Real of Cypress Hill or Fat Joe? Better lyricist?
Be real.
At this point, I got Be Real. Before I would have said Fat Joe.
My boy, fat.
I don't know what's going on with Dame.
Oh. Were you still working with Jones episodes?
The what?
The Crystal Jones list?
I got 2 more songs to add.
2 more songs.
I never got around to finishing. It's all your fault, Reg.
I was in
Because you got us booked up planning all this other shit that I just haven't had time to finish it.
That's why I'm doing this review and Ja Rule is looking weak and shit. And I gotta catch you too. Cause like I said, when I go on break, we're on no break. Be Real is underrated. Yes, he is. You feel like Cypress Hill as a whole is underrated?
No.
No.
They in fact they're pioneers like for Latin hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like to be a Latin hip hop multi-platinum many times over.
Right.
Yeah, they right where they should be. They need to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I agree. I say 1023.
We'll see. I know the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is bullshit, so
Shit. Well, I'm ready to start whenever you want.
trying to contact Dame. I don't know if this nigga's sleeping or what.
Shit. No rest for the wicked or drop a gem on them. Oh, drop a gem on them.
Have you ever saw this podcast? What podcast?
What podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that drop a gem on them is that's that more.
Drop a Gem was dope. They just didn't mention Pac name, and I just felt like you from New York City, you got to mention the nigga name because he mentioning everybody else's name over here.
Hey.
You know, be like Jay-Z. See, Jay-Z call niggas out. He ain't care.
The fact that they have to call the woman
Huh?
the fact that they even look at Pac.
No, you don't get no E for effort. If you gonna go at Pac, call his name out. He call everybody else's name out. He ain't had no problem calling out Wyclef and Brad and LL Cool J and call his name out. You can't go out a legend and you're not calling his name out. I'm sorry. Like Drop a Gem was dope, but they don't get no E for effort because you didn't mention a nigga name.
Yeah, I saw that something. I'm not gonna lie. The second episode, it was good, but it was a little boring in some parts.
You thought it was boring?
In some parts.
What was the whole point of Kanan's uncle shooting his friend?
That's the part.
He trying to like eliminate the witnesses. I don't. I mean, if they his homeboys, they're not gonna tell nobody anyway, right?
Right.
The Puerto Rican cat, he ain't kill him because he trying to get with his sister. You know what I'm saying? So, what's gonna happen to him? What happens if Kanan finds out his uncle killed his friend?
It's gonna be a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? His mom is
Oh, go ahead.
his mom is hooking up with the bartender and shit.
She was like, I like when you call educate me.
Crazy.
And that white girl, when she was mourning the dog and shit like that, and then she had her boyfriend or whatever. Have you ever had a pet before? Because he was just saying, "Oh, it's gonna be okay and shit." The nigga went to jail just to try and save their ass and shit. Then what else? What else?
Jukebox is into the white chick.
Right.
What's her story? I thought she was supposed to be so ruthless.
That's what.
Chick singing R&B and she into women like.
Say,
I ain't seen nothing ruthless from her yet. I ain't seen nothing ruthless from her yet. She's supposed to be some ruthless chick.
Then she almost got attacked in the first episode of some shit.
She almost got attacked.
Because Kanan get that.
I forgot, yo.
Yeah, because
She turned out to be a ruthless chick. I want to see how she turned into a ruthless chick though.
I probably gonna kill the white girl.
Yeah, that ain't gonna last anyway. You know that's not gonna last.
Right. She was like, I can buy it for you. I was like,
She boosting polo gear. Like that's what they used to do in the 90s and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to school with people like that. They were boosting the teddy bears and the sweaters and all that.
Right.
You know?
Ronnie, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a big fan of the shot.
Yeah, the Shy. I love the Shy. I don't know what the hell they doing with the show. I think they need to kill Duda off, but that's just me. I don't know what they're doing with that show.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. Dang, what's good, bro? I called you. What happened, yo?
Yeah.
You fell asleep? I called you before.
Nah, I couldn't get on my phone.
Oh,
So I had to charge it the laptop.
that's all good.
In the laptop. So. How
That's all
y'all?
good. Chilling, man.
Red.
What's good, bro?
I think I'm bringing man.
I fuck with that rap shirt.
What did I miss? Man? Where y'all at?
Nah, we just talking about TV shows and movies and stuff. The Godfather, Part 1 and 2. The Shy, Power Book 3.
Yo, what's up with Raising Cain?
Yeah, that's about like his early life before he met Ghost and when he started in the streets with his mom and all that.
Yeah, I had to tap into that shit was used.
Yeah. And then he got BMF coming in September, the BMF story.
I saw that.
Yeah. I remember that when they were like causing havoc in the rap game and shit. You got like stories. I know Jim Jones told a story about when they was about to kick him and Cameron's ass, and he had to talk them out of it. Yeah, true story. He had to talk. He talked about that like they friends now, but something happened where like a gang of them was ready to like beat their ass, and he had to like talk them out of it.
Was this around the Jeezy time?
This is around well the interview with Jim Jones, I saw that like that was recently though, but I think it was in the Dipset like mini documentary they had, but this was like 2000s. I heard about them because they were like all over like the Smack DVDs and the mixtapes and they had their own money. They were funding their own shit in the rap game.
That's right.
And like everybody knew them. Little John was cool with them. The Brat was cool with them. G Unit, everybody was cool with them, but I didn't know shit about them. Like I never heard about them until the mixtape DVDs. But yeah, they were causing havoc and they had like a lot of like beef in the industry and shit. But um their story gonna be told. 'Cause I don't know their backstory, so I want to see that BMF show, and I know 50 been working on that for years. So
You think it's gonna be pretty accurate?
oh yeah, definitely, cause 50 he don't disappoint. Like For Life, I used to watch that until they canceled it off of ABC. That was a great show. You know the power shows. You know this book, was it book two with Tariq, that was great.
Yeah.
You know the Raising Canaan one is good so far. So they got book four coming, and he's definitely doing his thing in television. So yeah,
I gotta catch up on some of them sitcoms, not sitcoms, but series.
yeah.
Like I'm not up to date with Snowfall.
Snowfall is good. I
Yeah,
watched that also.
the last season I haven't caught an episode yet,
Yeah.
but I was before the season started,
Hmm.
but just didn't catch. You know, and once you don't catch that first one,
Yeah.
you just you know you don't want to watch it. You want to go back and just binge watch it later.
Right.
I don't like waiting every week for the episode. I don't
Mhm.
like that.
You just want to like binge watch it all at once.
I
Yeah.
just put this all over and I go and binge watch the whole season.
Yeah. I'm like that too. I don't want to wait. I just want to watch everything in one sitting. So
Hey, how was the rest of the nostalgic interview with
it was good. Like Master Ace was like talking about like he was a football coach for like a high school over here in Brooklyn for 9 years. I didn't know that. And he was talking about like working on like new music. He has another album coming out with Marco Polo.
Okay.
And he talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was asking questions. It was good.
That's what's up. What y'all on that with the face?
Oh, we didn't start yet. We was waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like we can't start without Dame. This is his hometown, man.
That's
Told
what's
you.
up. I
You know what I
appreciate
mean?
it. All right.
I'm just answering questions about movie. People asking us to do like Godfather reviews and all that, and you know.
Is there some comments on that? Okay.
Yeah. You see the comments?
Comments now. All right.
Yeah.
You like too
Sam
short.
Sam asked you, do you like Al Pacino?
I love Al Pacino, man. Al Pacino. I first got introduced to Al Pacino through Scarface,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when I went back, got a hold through the Godfather,
Yes.
and then I caught up with like Carlito's Way.
Mm-hmm.
What was my joint that I like, man, recently? The Irishman.
Irishman was good.
It was a long ass movie on
It was long, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that
long.
was good, man. Yeah, legendary actor, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Legendary dude.
definitely.
Give it to that trying. I saw that movie before.
Yeah.
That was pretty. I think that was probably one of my favorite. What they call it, biopic
Biopic, yeah.
by a rapper. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite. It seemed the most believable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though some of the parts seem a little far fetched.
Right.
Bronx Tale was dope. I was just talking about the chick that was in Bronx. She's being the preacher's wife with Whitney Houston.
Okay.
That Washington. Terrell, what's her name? Terrell
Oh,
Hicks.
Terrell Hicks, yeah.
Oh, Hicks, yeah.
Yeah. She was in Belly. She played DMX Shorty.
Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, she popped up on this movie with Denzel and Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, look, this is my girl from Belly right there. From Bronxville.
Right.
She's dope. I see somebody else said something.
Most overrated player in the NFL and NBA? Shit. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan like that, man. I feel that after
Mm.
like the Jordan days, man.
Yeah.
I kind of left alone with that, man. It wasn't, boys didn't have the passion. It's some cats that might have it, but
Right.
for a while after the Scarface phase,
Hmm.
I kind of let the kids
I
fall.
think I think James Harden is overrated because he can't play no defense.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? He's all scoring.
the city when he was here, we had high hopes that he could do good for the city and everything,
Hmm.
but he fucked up the morale a little bit of the city. Man.
Right. And just the way that he left Houston, like he wanted out so bad that it's like he didn't care. Like he just was like whatever. He gained like a total ton of COVID weight while everybody was gone, and he just I don't know. I didn't like the way that he left Houston.
Yeah, he went out on a bad note with us, man.
Right.
I ain't like that. Godfather Harlem,
Yeah, I watched that. That's it's not back yet though. I think they're like filming new episodes. Yeah.
and I asked him to listen to Lil Flip. Lil Flip, nah, not much. I know what he means for H-Town, and a lot
That's
of
Reg. Reg, your TV is mad loud, yo.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
The Mass States interviews on IG. It's on IG Live. It's not on YouTube.
Yeah, and I just saw that shit too when I was
Yeah.
coming home, and I
But
missed it. But I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
Let's go.
yeah,
Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Review. It's your boy Reg in the building. I'm homeboy Trial with me.
What up?
And my homeboy Dane with me back again.
Yeah.
it's time, baby.
Alright. And the album that we are going to talk about, as I promised, is Scarface, The Fix.
Yes.
This came out in 2002, August 6th to be exact, on excuse me, Def Jam South, which was his imprint on the Def Jam and shit like that.
Right.
I'm gonna get more to that in a minute. Producers include Kanye West, Tony Pizarro, Nas, Neptune, Mike Dean, China Black, Lee Stone, excuse me, Nasheem Marriott, P Mix, Lofi, and Flip. Singles include My Block and Someday. I want to say it was another single. I guess it was only a single. Fuck it. Guest performance: Jay Z, Beanie Siegel, Kanye West, Kelly Price, Nas, Tanya Herron, Faith Evans, and Dub C. Alright, so the last album we talked about, of course, was Last of the Dying Breed. And after the release of Last of the Dying Breed, he ended up being the president of Def Jam in 2001. And that was also the same year he became Lyricist of the Year in 2001 too.
Right.
And with Def Jam South, one of the probably like the biggest and best known contribution they did was Ludacris's career. Because he originally signed to that label and shit like that. For the whole Disturbing the Peace. He has his own ilk with Disturbing the Peace and shit like that too. And so with this album too, with him being in Def Jam, he had like more access to like different producers and guest appearances and shit too. Like
Right.
you have Neptunes and Kanye and stuff like that, who you have probably would have never imagined on the Scarface album and shit like that too. Yeah, man, like this definitely, arguably, a lot of people have said that this is his best album. Arguably, it's pretty much tied with the Diary and stuff too. Which I'm not gonna lie, this album to me it's definitely when I first heard it, it was definitely a banger and whatnot. Definitely had like a very bluesy southern feel to it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, love this album cover. You know, with the fucking drink and it looks like a glass coaster or some shit like that. Um, pretty much, you know, just the CD right here.
Hmm.
Um, this right here is some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Hoovie gave this copy. Shout out to Hoovie, by the way. It
Is
was
that
just
like the? Wasn't that like some? It was something in that bag though. What was that?
you said what?
What was in the bag? I don't.
That's
I
what
don't think that come with every copy though, right?
nah. That's what I'm trying to open. Okay, it's pretty much like what's coming. Like they have the SWAT Urban Justice video game,
Mm-hmm.
the Brotherhood movie and soundtrack, which
Okay.
Scarface directed and produced.
Right.
This is pretty much a booklet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So this album has about 13 tracks, and you know we have to go. Always start in the beginning with the fixed intro. Fixed intro pretty much set the whole tone of the album. You know, it just talks about Scarface going through like what he sees as himself trying to fix his life, trying to do better and whatnot too. Very very dope intro.
Yeah, it's real soulful. They had like a real soulful intro to it. You know, you got a guy singing on it, and the melodies was real dope, and the pianos, and I liked it. It was like a real great intro to start off the album. You know.
Right.
Yeah, man, it has that. It has that typical, like that down south blues feeling, like Red Keys, with the sample, kind of get like an Isaac Curtis Murphy type of sample to it.
Right.
Well, I don't know if it was a sneaker or if it was a live vocals, but and if I'm not mistaken, that track was also sampled on the UGK Underground Keys album on a song called "Still Riding Dirty"
Right.
that Scarface produced on that album. So that was a dope instrument to me. I definitely love it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then this leads us into the first track, "Safe," which nice way to begin off this album. Vintage Scarface, you know, talking about his days, you know, excuse me, selling drugs from the block. That's him, you know, he gotta watch his back. He can't just always let people do business or whatever. You know, you just gotta keep one ear in the streets and shit like that, and keep one ear to yourself. If that makes sense. So I fuck with this song heavy.
Yeah, this was dope. Definitely like the beat. The bass line was kicking. You got Scarface saying, "I was a '70s baby raised in the '80s. I was barely touching 16 when shit got crazy." So I definitely could relate to those lines because I'm a, like the tail end of the '70s, early '80s. So that was dope, and just the underrated track on this album. I definitely enjoyed it in the instrumentation as well.
Yeah, the music was definitely dope, and the intro is just something about the way he just know how to put his thoughts into the bars. Because when he said, "Get down and out, money, fun, you hustled and died on the verge of pawning your jewelry and selling your ride," you know, it's just a trip how he can shoot these slugs in the lyric like that. Because Pimp C did something like that too on one of them songs. There's something about you couldn't. The first album in platinum, ain't go gold, something like that. You sleep on the mama couch. Like I like the way they shoot them slugs in the lyrics like that. Man. But,
Right.
good little vibe right there. Man. Safe is a dope. We talk a lot of shit up in this. And he also went back to that one line he did. I can't remember what song that was. I remember in the 80s, he and Pop would ride in the 707. Man, I think it was from the Resurrection album.
Yeah.
He kind of went back down there up in this one. Man, now that I think about it, I don't know which album came first. Was it this one or Resurrection? I think Resurrection.
It might have been that one.
Yeah, but yeah, I like when he referenced some of his old lyrics. Ain't nothing like recently some of them bars from time to time.
Right.
But yeah, dope track.
Definitely. Okay, Reg, he's having Wi-Fi issues right now.
Okay.
I don't know if we should go to the next track away from him.
Yeah, I guess we can go on for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Another thing about Safe. Let me go back to that because there was another part I liked in the lyrics. I'm about the beginning of the second verse. I'm about my paper. These are the niggas playing for the sport. On the way to mama's tomorrow ain't promised. The game is too short. I witnessed niggas get it all and give it away. Getting it back was out of the system. They live for the day.
Fire.
Face got away with words, man.
Definitely.
And it's almost just a regular conversation, but the way he just talk to you in the lyrics, man, it just come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I like the one you want about the 70s baby raised in the 80s. I think that's right on right there. That's us, man.
Definitely. Sometimes like when we do like a review, like me and Reg might write down the same lines from a certain artist. So
right.
Sometimes I gotta like switch it up and take another part from the song, but I usually know which one he's gonna take. So
yeah, because y'all been doing this for a while, man, and y'all
2018.
The same things probably catch your eye, catch your
yeah.
Anything go
Sam said, "Have you listened to the Convicts album?"
Oh, the Convicts was dope,
yeah,
man. That first album right there, Big Mike too.
Yeah,
that was a classic, bro. And from something I heard and doing some research, they was supposed to be on Death Row.
Oh,
long time ago.
Right.
And that's where the name Convict
came from, yeah. Okay, the Red is back.
They were on Death Row. They were gonna be on Death Row.
Right.
So yeah, that was the album right there. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
That's what's up. Alright, now everybody get into In Cold Blood.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Scarface songs, period. This is that early Kanye West. I'm not gonna lie, I actually heard this song when I was playing Def Jam Vendetta.
Same, I was about to say that.
Yeah. And this was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to check out the album too.
Right.
Well, besides On My Block, I'm gonna get into that. But yeah, this was just a very vintage Scarface song. Love that beat by Kanye. I feel like that was what really solidified this track right there. That dun 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 dun.
Yeah, with the horns, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, speaking of Vendetta, Scarface was a bitch ass nigga when they trying to battle him Vendetta, man.
He was the best player to use in that game though.
He was when he in the story when you try to battle that nigga, he was hard as fuck.
Yeah, he was hard to beat.
I was like, God damn. shit. But that's just about to put out though.
Yeah, that was a great track, and yeah, like I remember like when you're playing Vendetta, like that song actually comes on. That's what I was like part of the soundtrack, and just I love the horns on it, and the bass line was real funky. The beat, Scarface saying I ain't playing no games. I'm on the mission for the change. Motherfucker being a lame on 10 toes in the game. Just a hard track, and yeah, this is fire, man. Definitely one of my favorites on this album.
Bro. We was just talking about Godfather, and he was saying he was real live version of the Corleone family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the Al Pacino reference
Yeah.
from Godfather ends with his name being Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that. There's I don't know if you want to call that a double entendre or whatever, a triple, probably. But another one of the lines that really stuck out to me was when he said, "I can squeeze without thinking." I mean, I can squeeze without blinking.
Right.
I'm a cold-blooded nigga. You know, I'm talking about today when I was riding him, and I was like, "Yo, I wonder what made him think and say that." Because who would think, you know, hey man, I can shoot my gun without blinking an eye. Like, who would think that? But nobody other than the mind of a lunatic. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta salute him for just pointing out stuff that we don't give no thought to, man. You know, like I say, man, he was a real live version of Corleone. A lot of people reference either Mike or Don Corleone. You know, he's saying the whole family.
Mm-hmm. Mafioso rap.
Yeah, man. Gotta respect Scarface, man. He's like a real live mafioso on the music, man. You know, and for some reason, man, I think that's why he always wore suits and gangster hats on his album covers and stuff like that. He always took some that persona of like that mob guy, man. So yeah, I like that term referring to the Corleone family. And Cold Blood was a good one, man. You know, kind of on the track. Dope.
Yeah. I think it was somebody said it don't sound like a typical a regular Kanye beat.
It didn't sound like.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a regular Kanye beat. At least for that time, it didn't.
I agree.
That.
Yeah.
But this was a different Kanye at that time, man. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
he was really trying to get it popping. I think his mouth was still healing up around this time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely. Yeah, man. Very dope song on Cold Blood.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Speaking of Kanye again, we have Guess Who's Back featuring Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, and Kanye West. This is not the first time Scarface and Jay done some shit together or whatever. So yeah, this was a very dope joint in my opinion. You know, this sounds more like a traditional Kanye beat at that time than in Cold Blood in my opinion and shit. And then you had Kanye like doing the chorus, you know, guess who's that back on the block with an old like, you know, definitely a very solid hot joint. I felt like Scarface had the best verse in this song in my opinion. Like Jay and Siegel, they did their thing on this one. But the line was Scarface said, I wanna fuck a fine hoe and Kenny Payne 88. Don't got no wholesale cause that ain't how I wanna run it. Here, take these 5 stones and bring a nigga back 100. Gotta stick our feet do you do a shit straight a fiend do. Like it's so ill on that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, this joint when I heard this joint on a Clue mixtape, like way back in like as soon as I heard that joint, I'm like, yo, who's this? And when they said Scarface, I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. This is one of the biggest songs that New York played from Scarface up here. Like this joint was, and I, of course, it's because of Jay on it and Kanye did the beat, but man, like to have that collab with Jay and Scarface, and they always collabed great. I've always enjoyed anything that they've done together. Whether it was somehow, some way, or the joint on what's the album? Last of a Dying Breed.
Mm-hmm.
That joint with Jay Z was great. Anything they've done, you know, with the I know there was rumors like back in like the early 2000s that they were planning on doing an album together, like Jay Z, Beans and Scarface,
That would have been
and it never happened. But for some reason, they like all three of them had like great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And it's no different on this track. And then you got Kanye when he was in his prime, and he killed the beat, and you know you got he's on the chorus as well. Jay Z killed it, of course. You know, he said, "Face it, y'all niggas playing basic ball. I'm on the block like I'm 8 feet tall, homie. I'm in the drop with the AC off. That's why the streets embrace me, dog. I'm so cool." Like his
mm-hmm.
flow, man. It's Jay, so I mean, it's like he's great. You know, and like I said, like Scott, I wish they had a video for this. Cause I know when the album came out, I think Face wanted a video for this, but like Def Jam, something happened with his health where he couldn't promote the album no more.
Oh, word.
Like, yeah, there was something going on with his health that he just like he didn't go on tour for the album, and they like it was supposed to come out because I remember the radio stations. Hot 97 was playing this up here. Power 105 was playing this like it was a single. The same time they were playing on my block, but there was something. That was a rumor that there was something going on with his health and he couldn't promote the album, and that's when he had left Def Jam because I think he only did like a one album deal with them,
Yeah.
and he left right after this. And I don't know, but I thought this would have been a like a great video, like all three of them. It's definitely a classic drink to me.
Hey man, Beans was killing this.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that. They know it, but it was just something that stuck to me when he said he could turn a whole one from half of blue. Look, a masterpiece. You can smell it once the plastic hit. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Whenever I used to go and hook up with my plug and do my transaction back in the day, I could always tell if the shit was good or not if I could
yeah,
smell it through the plastic. And bro, like sometimes that shit would reek through the plastic, and I would know that shit good. So that's why I say when some of these cats reference street stuff in their song, it hit me a certain way. It may not hit another cat like that, but I live the life and I know what the reference means. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
That I love Beans verse up in that, man. Beans killed that. And that's the typical Kanye sound that we were talking about.
mm-hmm.
That soulful, sample type sound.
Right.
That's probably one of the hottest songs on this album.
Oh yeah,
I think I put on that song like a couple hours straight on this long ass road trip
right.
to LA one time. I was just bumping that shit like back and forth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dope track.
Definitely.
Kanye killed.
Yeah, definitely dope joint.
And all the artists did they thing on it too.
Right.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let y'all go to my blog. I'm gonna get the food out the oven right quick.
All right. Track 5, My Block. Love this song. Another joint New York played a lot up here, and I want to say it's a shame that New York radio waited this long to play Scarface music on the airwaves.
Yeah.
The Guess Who's Back I can understand because Jay Z's on it and Beans, but My Block they played a lot. I've heard that song every day on Hot 97 and I saw the video every day on Rap City and you know people up here remember that sample because MOP used it for World Famous or for Firing Squad, so they remember that from '96, and then we hear Face with it, and I love both versions. I love MOP version. Scarface killed it on this joint. Definitely one of my favorites on this album, and him talking about like growing up in Houston with the poverty and just the tales of what's going on in his block, and just him saying like on my block is just another day in the heart on south side of Houston, Texas, making your mark, and just bigging up his area, and as he always did, and it's definitely a bang. I love the pianos on it and the bass line. One of my favorites on this album.
Man, that was. And even then, when it was storming, you would be outside He said something like, "I had to play the big shot. I was stealing beer from Shamrock." I don't know the lyrics like by heart, but yeah, he said,
Yeah.
and something about his homeboy was still teasing, something like that.
Right.
He said in that check, I got to go back and dive back into it. But yeah, he said something about niggas knew he was still beer from Shamrock, and his nickname was Creepy, and his homeboy was still teasing, something like that.
Yeah.
But
The,
go ahead.
the Shamrock part I got is, was that like a hood game or something? Or
Nah, it's a corner store.
oh, okay.
It's like a little corner store around the way, man.
Like a bodega.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was this one part. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. Okay, he said he was naming these blocks out there. He said from Holloway, Melford, Sky, Reed Road, the Fox, we know the spot. Yeah. And them all like little popular areas on the south side right there.
Right.
But he really being authentic when it comes to some of the spots that he named, man. These are real live
Yeah.
hot spots around the way.
Right.
You know, he's genuine, authentic. I could take you through the same streets right there, man.
Mhm.
You know, all on the south side, man.
Right.
Smoke weed and rocks, drink all the blue dots. On your block, your bread, a fat pat, a Tupac, a big pun, B.I.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was doing. Yeah, he was making all that.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And you had and a lot of people put Scarface in that same group with Biggie and Big Pun. So as far as lyricism, so
To be
yeah.
honest with you, bro, I'm telling you. Excuse me, man. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Can I get that back on, please? That was helpful. How you good? Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Face. I mean, I'm proud of Face, man. Him being from the '80s.
Mhm.
And when you think about those top-notch lyricists, man, your QG raps, your Big Pun,
Right.
your Ice Cube,
Yes.
and when to hear somebody from H-Town name in the same sentence with some of those big name people right now, it's a lot of pride.
Yeah.
You know, his Faith, bro, he deserves to be named along the cast, man.
Definitely.
He put in a lot of work, man, and he brought Ghetto Boys to the forefront, even though they already existed before he joined the group. But he brought them to the forefront, man, because he was the most lyrical of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And he was that dude that would give you the bars. Willie D was just gonna give you that raw, don't give a fuck what you think.
Right.
Same with Bushwick, you know, he just gonna talk this shit. Scarface gave you the bars, the lyrics. So definitely gotta give it for the accolades that he gives all around the room to his lyricism.
True.
He dope. Why he my favorite, bro?
Oh yeah. I already know.
That's dude, guys.
So from now on, we can't discuss no Ghetto Boys or Scarface stuff unless you on here. So
That's what's up, man. That's
You know?
what's up. And the crazy thing about it, you know, I'm even though he's my favorite, I'm still in a box when it comes to Face because some of the later work I really didn't fuck with a lot.
right.
I was stuck on the Diary Scarface, the
Mhm.
World Is Yours, the Untouchable Scarface. I was stuck on that.
Yeah.
When he started doing music later on, I was like, I'm gonna go back and jam this shit that I'm comfortable with.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But it's still so much of Scarface that I have to dive into, even with him being my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? So
And
I left it to still be surprised.
right. That's sort of like how the Nas fan base is. Like they so stuck on Illmatic, and it was written that when King's Disciple come out, a lot of people don't care for it because it's a different type of Nas from '94.
And and I don't even know if he was spitting different or not.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for me, I was just saying, I don't know what to expect, and before I disappoint myself, let me pass on it for now,
Right.
and I'm jamming what I'm used to, and then maybe down the line, I
to
see
get
what,
up to that. Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying. So I got all of the Scarface stuff I gotta catch up on, man.
right.
I'm sure I
Facts.
won't be let down.
Nah, he ain't put on no bullshit. So
Facts.
you know, Reg, your volume is off, yo.
All
Yeah,
right, so pretty much, where was I? So y'all still on my block?
yeah,
Yeah, we on my block. Yeah.
All right, this is. I mean, this is a timeless song. A lot of people kind of consider what one of his signature songs, which I don't argue with that. Definitely has like a nostalgic feel. It's like a very nostalgic feel, like sitting on a porch,
yeah.
drinking some lemonade or something, watching the kids play and shit like that too. So I definitely fuck with that song.
Yeah, classic drink.
Very classic. All right. And y'all said we everything
Yeah,
we said? Okay.
yeah. We said,
All right. Track number 6, Keep Me Down. Another dope track. Where this track was pretty much talking about how motherfuckers, oh, by the way, I love the Roberta Flack sample that they used for on my block too.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, well Keep Me Down is just talking about how our people, we should be building each other up, doing positive things with one another. But he started saying like a lot of motherfuckers they gotta have their own selfish and game when sometimes when they try to do shit. So
right.
man, this is a very dope track right here.
Definitely. Like you said, like Scarface talking about like, the man keep keeping us down in the hood, and I definitely enjoyed it. I like the beat, bass line. Scarface saying a cold thing just when a nigga reaches goal, man. They hand him a case for easing out the dope game. And I think it's time that we all as black people lift each other up. Like me and Dame are in like the commission collective, and we all support each other's whatever it is that's going on. Whatever projects they got going on, we support each other, and it's a great thing to see, especially for this culture. And I feel like there's not enough uplifting in this culture, that needs to change. But I definitely enjoyed this track.
I like this one right here, man. The guitar throughout the track was good. I like the beginning of that verse where he said, "I'm from the gutter, where all we have is one another. No wheat bread to butter, from one bed to the other." And then this was one that got me right here. All uncles, no brother. My mother was at work. My grandfather was my dad, and when he died, it hurt. So I can relate to that because I don't got no brothers.
Same.
3 sisters, bunch of uncles around. Now, my dad was kind of out of my life until my late teens, but I didn't have a grandfather around. But my grandmother was
Same.
pretty much kind of what he was saying as his grandfather was his dad.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Same.
two mamas. I had grandmama and mama
Same.
under one roof. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So even though it may not be like word for word some of the stuff that he said, but he really touched on stuff that a lot of us can probably relate to in the
Yeah,
song.
for sure.
And it touched right here in the heart with this track right here. Dope track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very dope. Then we're gonna get What Can I Do featuring Kelly Price.
Yeah.
Very good track. This is again another vintage Starface track where he's talking about, life and death and stuff like that, what I'm saying? And just, what impact we want to have like when they're living and stuff like that, or what they remember after they're dead and shit, you know what I'm saying? Another it's kind of like another positive track, you know what I'm saying? Kelly Price was definitely a good choice for this song in my opinion. Definitely very, very hot joint in my opinion.
Right.
The beat by T Mix again was very dope.
Yeah, there's definitely a dope track. I thought I was fake. That was on the Kelly Price. I thought that was Faith Evans on that. That's Kelly Price still singing.
Yeah, Kelly.
Okay. Yeah, this was dope. Like Scarface, I love his flow. Like his flow is almost like he's like a poetic preacher. Like he's
Yeah,
not too preachy, but it's like there's hope within his lyrics, and then at the same time he's being cautious at the same time. And like his flow on here was great. I love what he said. I thank the Lord for every morning He allows me to rise, and though the sun is shining, there's a cloud in the sky, letting me know that at any moment there could be rain. And as beautiful as life is, there still could be pain. Down the block, I hear the sirens just screaming away, and then the inevitable happens, the ending of days. Sad as it sounds, but that's the price we all gotta pay. And the whole world knows the Lord giveth and taketh away. Like that reminds me of like that's something I can hear DMX saying. Like the real, it was real. It was like almost like a prayer, but it's still poetic at the same time. And I love when he's real descriptive like that in his lyrics. And this is definitely a dope joint. And Kelly Price has always been an underrated singer to me, and she definitely killed it on the chorus.
yeah, I definitely give it to him right here too. And Scarface always have a way just like I said, man, putting that shit in the bars, man. Another child is born, blooded, naked, clinging to life, unaware of his doom, or if breathing dry in the arms of his youth as he looks in the eyes. He takes his first breath in the stream, baby's alive. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he just has a way of putting this shit in these bars, man. And it be the shit that you think about, but you don't think to rap about it. But
right.
he's just poetical, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude, you gotta understand how it feels, man. You from H Town, you gotta do it like this. Probably just how I feel about big and shit, man. Like, bro, this is our guy here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I don't think nobody else has made impact on the whole culture lyrically
hmm
from down here in Texas.
yeah,
But I know in the South, the only person I can think of would probably be like the Drake 3000. And they got two whole different styles.
yeah,
They just have a way of putting them words into these bars, man.
right.
The poetry of it, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This was a dope one right here.
Oh yeah,
Kelly Price did that here too, man. It's one of them. And he good for giving you songs like this.
yeah.
He can always give you something to reflect on, man. Something in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Big up.
I agree.
Definitely. Well said, man. Dope opinions by both of y'all.
Yeah. Thanks.
Um, track number 8, In
Yeah.
Between Us, featuring Nas and Tanya Aaron. Very dope track. This track actually, I found out some recent trivia about this track too.
Mm-hmm.
So Scarface appeared on an episode of Drink Champ, and he was talking about this track indefinitely, and he was saying that Nas originally dissed Jay-Z
Yeah.
on the original version of this track,
Mm-hmm.
and the verse that Nas did was so violent, it was so graphic and shit, and like he said, like some of the lines was like, and I quote, "I hope your wife cooked your food with her period blood or something, you know." That's what Scarface said and shit. So
Oh.
yeah, so they had to tell Nas to rework that track. Pretty much the same thing that happened with Ether and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? How they originally with Ether, there was a line about Aaliyah saying you should die in that plane crash instead for Aaliyah.
Oh shit.
And yeah,
Boy.
How you bring Aaliyah into it though? What she do?
well, Dame and Aaliyah was together and shit too. So I
And
think
and Aaliyah was on I Am.
yeah.
So that's weird. That's crazy.
Well, you know, hip hop, they always say certain shit. You know,
Right.
but back to the song. So pretty much this song was talking about how one stays on top of the rap game, stays on top of their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nas and Scarface always does some dope shit with one another. So yeah, this is no different.
Another dope collab. I forgot Scarface was on I Am. That was a dope collab too.
Yeah.
Favor for a favor.
Favorite
That was a
four.
dope one. Yeah, and I love
You
this
read who I
joint.
want.
Huh?
Oh, I was thinking of that hook. He said, "You wet who I want wetted."
Right. Anyone can get it. Yeah. That was a dope joint. I like the beat. The bass line of Nas killed it. He said, I don't respect killers. I respect OG knowledge. Code of the streets got new rules but no guidance. Lessons detrimental to a young disciple. Folks, take care of your brothers, nigga. Do what I do. Keep your enemies close where they could see you. It's not your enemy who gets you. It's always your own people, and that's definitely a fact. The chick that's singing, I never heard of her before, but I don't care for her. I think she sounds like a dollar store T-Bars. I didn't think she was. I didn't. I did not think she was good on the chorus. They could have gotten somebody else, but other than that, I love the collab between Face and Nas.
Yeah, it was another classic album. Another classic album. Lab. The woman on the hook kind of give me cringe a little too, man. It almost like T-Bar,
Yeah, she sound like her.
but it was just a little bit off though, man. But as far as the lyrics,
Yeah.
they rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about the J diss that he was gonna put in there. I've been seeing memes about it.
Yes.
I just haven't watched that full interview to hear him say what Nas was going to say though. But, that was definitely an album right there. I'm gonna have to put this on my playlist of
Hmm.
my East Coast and down South. I got Food and Face too.
That's a topic we could discuss about
Yeah,
best East Coast down South collabs.
this would definitely be one. And
Yeah.
Mac and Brad
Right from the
already
Beans album.
on my playlist.
Yes.
Mac and Brad, so I would have to add this one to it too.
Yeah, that was fire.
The only thing that just gives me the cringe is the hook, though, man.
Yeah.
The way to sing that hook.
Yeah.
But the lyrics is dope, man. Face and Nas delivery.
Definitely.
It's like they always do.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely a very dope joint.
Somebody talking about my shirt. Samuel, salute, Sam.
Yeah. G-Rap.
On my shirt.
Classic album.
456.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Sam.
All right. Now we're gonna get into Someday, featuring Faith Evans.
Mhm.
Our favorite track off the album.
Really?
Yes.
Your favorite track on the album?
Yes.
Early Neptunes. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect that.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
I got some things to say about this track.
A Neptune's track is my favorite track.
Wow.
This is the first on this channel.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah. And this is the reason. Both Faith and Faith Evans have always talked about God and religion and their music. Like Faith Evans, especially those first 2 albums, 3 albums, or whatnot.
Right.
You know, it was just like she was just going through, and she always had interludes where she prayed to God or whatever. So her and Scarface pretty much was a match made in heaven, in my opinion. Believe it or not, I did like the beat by the Neptunes. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, it was kind of weird for Face and Neptunes to really do a track together. Because like I said, when we talked about in the Coogee rap, the Scarface breakdown, how we said that Neptune's original was produced for Coogee rap. I felt
Really?
like,
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of having those same opinions with this album, but then it was pretty good. I thought Pharrell didn't do his usual ad-libbing or whatever. That was a plus. And so yeah, I just got, it's just pretty much like a religious kind of track. Definitely a very, very, very dope joint. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the DMX song he also did with Faith Evans.
Yeah. I Miss You.
Yes, it kind of low-key a little bit reminds me of that.
I like the song. It's weird to hear Scarface on the Neptunes beat, especially from early 2000s. That's a beat they would have gave to Khalees or the Clips. I just was like, I can't really see Scarface on the Neptunes beat like this. It's too happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was too much of a happy beat for him to be on. I mean, I love the Neptunes, love their production. I just don't think Scarface sounded right on this beat though. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's not a bad track. Like I could definitely play it. I just there's some art. This when I think of artists, especially from that time in early 2000s, and a lot of the Neptunes beats sounded alike.
Yeah.
You know, with the exception of a couple, but they had a lot of songs that sounded similar in production style, and I don't think Scarface when I hear a beat like that from the 2000s. But it was a dope. You know, Faith Evans another underrated singer. Great singer. I like the track. I just feel like he could have had a different track for this. You know, for this song.
If you would have told me, hey man, Face got one with Neptunes on this one, I wouldn't know what to expect.
Right.
Put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it did turn out okay. I think the hook gave it the vibe that we was looking for.
Right.
Because when you think of Neptunes at that time, you think Fab,
Mm-hmm.
Mystical,
Mm-hmm.
you know, even the clips, you
Right.
think of clips around that time. But the type of artist that Face is or was, or what you could say, I just I didn't think it was going to be a dope collab. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it turned out to be a real good track. Like I
Now,
say, Faith Evans really used that hook. She
now
turned it into what it should be.
if it was Pharrell singing and not Faith Evans, would you still feel it was a dope track or no?
No.
No, I think Faith did it though. Faith
Faith
did
did.
it justice for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Reg hates Pharrell.
I don't hate Pharrell. I just don't like him singing.
Man,
Why
he's
you
a
don't
lot better. Trust me, he's a lot better at singing than rapping. Have you heard his raps on "In My Mind"?
Nah.
I don't think
He's a
heard.
better singer than rapper. Like listen to that DJ Drama mixtape he did. That he sounded terrible.
All right.
You know, and I love Pharrell, but he can't rap. I prefer him singing.
I heard that. Stay on the beat. Stay on the beat on the
Man,
vocal.
man.
Rap.
Alright, so now everybody get into sellout.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. That's pretty much how you say he's still the same dude where he's saying how a lot of other motherfuckers are selling out for mass appeal and whatnot too. Pretty cool track in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was dope. It had like a nice beat to it, almost like a G funk type of beat. Real funky, nice bass line. Definitely enjoyed it.
Well, T Mix, man, it's just something about his sound. And this sound is a little different than what we were getting around the Maybach and JG days.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Scarface complimented his music on Hill, man. I
Right.
like the way he lets you know, he ain't got no problem calling somebody out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I did this right here, man.
Right.
This one of the ones that I usually like go to on the album.
Mm-hmm.
But you could definitely appreciate it. It's one of them albums that got a nice beat to it, nice
Yeah.
tempo too.
Yeah.
And it's just like I say, it's something about the T Mix beats, man. We was raised on T Mix sound, with Swallow.
Right.
So yeah, this is cool too.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
Yeah.
Now believe it or not, might be my second favorite track.
Yeah. It's
Featuring Kelly Price. Damn, Kelly Price appeared here twice. Yeah, so probably my favorite out of the two Kelly Price collaborations, if you ask me. I felt like with this track, it was talking about one's personification about what heaven is, and just working towards that goal. Just finding that inner peace or that eternal happiness, if that makes sense.
Right.
T Mix and Kanye did that beat too. You know what I'm saying? So very solid joint, vintage faith at his prime. Fuck with it.
Yeah, this was dope. You got Face talking about how like religion is serious to him and it's not just a song. And the bass line was dope. The pianos on it. You know, Kelly Price on the chorus. Scarface saying, "Who the fuck is you gonna trust when the road dogs are scheming and every other corner you passing a different demon, and now the closet is open. I'm remembering this. Your family is your backbone. Your friends ain't shit." So again, he always speaks the truth in his bars, and I definitely enjoyed this one. And yeah, this was dope.
Yeah, that's the same line that stuck out to me too, Try.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then for Kelly Price to show talks on this, I don't know, was this around the time when she was really like hot like that?
nah, this is after.
It was after?
Yeah, this is after like Friend of Mine and all those other joints.
Okay. Yeah, this was a dope one, fam. And,
Yeah,
on every other corner, passing other demon, passing a different demon. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, the dude got something when it comes to the lyrics about the mental issues and stuff like that.
yeah,
You can't pass on some of these references that he putting out. It's not
right,
just for the bars. Like the
right,
dude really had mental problems, and it's much more than just lyrics. And this dude was giving us real life, you know, info about how he lived,
right.
and what was going on in his mind, man.
Yeah,
And it reflects in the music, man. He did a good job with this one with Kelly Price. I think this is better than, to me. This one is probably better than the What Can I Do, the Kelly Price feature.
right.
I like this one.
Sam said he converted to Islam in '06.
Oh, I ain't know that though.
Oh
I didn't
wow,
know that.
I never knew that either.
He was a Christian.
Yeah, I want to see that somewhere.
Yeah,
He didn't really think much about it. Like he didn't reference it in his music, like like how Kevin Gates would,
right. Rakim.
yeah, or Rakim.
Yeah,
So not to say anything wrong with that,
right.
but I just didn't know that.
Shout out DJ Tim. Yeah, shout out to the H Town King Scarface.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
DJ Tim. That's love. He would call it the 8 Queen.
yeah, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
Definitely agree with you on that, man. All right. So now we're gonna get into "I Ain't the One" featuring Dub C.
Mm.
This is pretty much their rendition of the NWA song "I Ain't the One" from Straight Outta Compton, which I find it ironic and clever. He had Dub C,
Right.
on it too and shit like that. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this version over the original.
Oh
Just
yeah, I
how,
fuck with this. Definitely.
yeah, because for one, the way they flipped that beat, they made it more laid back,
Yeah.
more melodic.
It had like a gangster bounce to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna lie, I like the original version on Straight Outta Compton,
Yeah.
which they tuned on that with me next month and shit. But that beat, I'm not gonna lie, it had more of like a happy feeling.
Right.
That's kind of like some of my issue with Straight Outta Compton. Looking back, I feel like some of the production, it either try to emulate some of Marley Marl's production or said,
Really?
yeah, I'm gonna say my thoughts on certain tracks, but it's still a class. I still love it.
Mm.
I still love Straight Outta Compton. It's just certain things I have to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just the way they flipped that beat, it was like more melodic and gangster and shit like that. And I have to say, Dub C, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but he stole the show,
Yeah.
underrated. I mean, this was the time when he did the 2002 album,
Ghetto Heisman.
Gator Heisman.
Yeah. And they have a collab on that song on Bad Guy. That was
Yeah.
fire too. I love their collabs together.
Dub C just goes well with a lot of people. Everybody.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I love the line where he says, "And we blazing those stems, and like my nigga Shaquille O'Neal, I keep dating logos hanging on the center of rims.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my favorite on this album. Like this one right here. I love the collabs that they did before, and this is like a sequel to it, and it has like that real old school gangster bounce to it, like that Impala bounce, real laid back G funk track, and Dub C was great. I like Scarface's verse. He said, "I ain't the one. Let a nigga disrespect me or try to check me. Get the wet tea down with Dub C, cause I'm a hood cat. Fuck a fine bitch, but I prefer hood rat." Like I love that flow that he just read that beat perfect. Definitely a great collab. Another song I wish they could have had a video for, but yeah, Dub C was great. Scarface was good on this.
Boy, say down the Dub C, because I'm a hood cat. Fuck a fine bitch, but I prefer a hood rat. I love my great goose. I love my blunts long. And get it fucked up. I come on with the come on.
Yeah,
I like that right there.
definitely.
Dub C did his thing on the track.
Yeah,
Well, Face, Face did his thing on it, man. But Dub, I gotta give Dub props.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? His tempo and his delivery wasn't what I was expecting on the beat to the tempo of the beat. I like fast flip that he did sometimes.
Mhm.
But it's really kind of it didn't really hit me like I like it.
right.
But he was nice on here, man.
Yeah.
Face did his thing. Man. I don't think he got shit on his own track.
Nah, they were dope. Both of them good.
They both did
Yeah.
their thing. But the track, I love the track, man.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely. And the last track is the sixth outro,
Mhm.
which is pretty much outro, instrumental and whatnot to, nice way to end up the album. Phenomenal album to be exact.
Yeah, it's basically like the same intro. It's the same music from the intro that's on the outro. Yeah, it was good. It was good. A nice way to end it off.
Like I say, go and check out that UGK double album from Underground Community.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was the first one that had just got out.
Yeah.
The song Still Riding Dirt,
Yeah.
Scarface produced.
Mm-hmm.
It samples the intro and outro on this album.
Right.
I love the tune. You know what I'm saying? I see what a lot of cats say that this was that classic, that 5 mic.
Yeah.
It was definitely an epic time for Scarface. After getting the the MC of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and this being the debut on Def Jam South. I can understand the impact around that time.
Right.
This wasn't one of my favorite Face joints, but I know what it do, man. I knew what this one meant at the time. Like I told Rudy before, you probably know I'm an untouchable dude. I just love that Untouchable album,
Oh yeah.
and Smile for Me,
Mm-hmm.
Outside, Make the World Go Round and shit like that.
Yeah.
But this would probably be my either second or third favorite album from Face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get into it when it first dropped. I kind of missed the first wave.
Right.
I went back and got on a little bit afterwards. But the ones that I always jammed on here
Mm-hmm.
was My Block and
Right.
Who's That.
Same.
A lot of some of the songs were pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I stuck with the main hit. And even though Guess Who's Was Back wasn't a single,
Right.
it was still a dope ass track for me. The whole beats. That's the most memorable track on this album. You know what I'm saying? Dope album though, still.
Oh yeah.
Even though it has songs that stood out more than the other ones, I know it's a good album. I wouldn't say Five Mike, not from my judgment. I can see the hip hop heads saying Five Mike, definitely.
Right.
Like DJ Tim say, 4 Mike. I can go with a 4 and a half.
Definitely.
He said it's a classic, but you only giving it 4 mics. Then how is it a classic then?
So he would probably say that 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 mics would be the classic.
He's five mics must be phenomenal with DJ Tim.
Right. What you think,
Definitely.
Rich?
Well, I definitely love this album. Probably my third favorite Scarface album.
Yeah.
Definitely transitioned to the 2000s well. Cause you know a lot of rappers from the 80s or late 80s to be exact, they come into the 2000s not knowing what the fuck they doing.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a dope album. Production was nice. Everyone stepped their game up. I'm gonna give it to 5 mics and shit.
I think it's definitely a Five Mic classic. Just him being able to collaborate with Jay again and Beans and Kanye and Nas and Faith Evans, Kelly Price. I thought all the features were great. The Dubsy song I love. You know, the production was great. The songs in Cold Blood and I Ain't the One. Guess Who's Back? My on My Block and Between Us. Definitely a classic album. I think it's solid.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say 4.5.
Yeah.
I think that I can still say classic and give it a 4.5. Man.
Right.
That
Well,
work.
I mean, if you have like a rating system and like Four Mic to me would be like a solid album, you know,
Okay.
4.5 same, and then five would be like the classic. So
5 is the classic. Okay.
yeah,
All right. So
the
I
Source
guess
gave it five. The Sam said the Source gave it five.
The
Yeah,
Source
the
gave it
Source
5.
gave it 5.
Oh, okay,
I remember the Source giving it 5.
right.
And you know, at the time I was saying, and they only gave it 5 because it's on Def Jam. And
You think so?
and-
No, I think it's still. I think it would be a Five Mic classic on any label. I mean, Def Jam had some stinkers on their label too. So
Okay.
You know?
Because you know the way the Source was running shit at the time.
yes,
A lot of
definitely.
favoritism.
Yeah,
And that's why I was thinking that they gave it a 5. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But sonically, from my rating, yeah, 4.5 strong.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
dope.
All right. So I'm gonna stay up here a good 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a fun ass review.
Yeah.
So, Damien, are you fuck with Ja Rule?
I fucked with Ja Rule with the first drop. When I heard him on We're Gonna Do It Again. No, not that wasn't it. What was the whole song? Can I Get
Can I
It?
get him? Yeah.
Yeah. When I heard him on Can I Get Him. That was Beans in that Do It Again.
Yeah.
He wrecked that. But yeah, but when I heard Ja Rule on that Can I Get Him, I was ready for that album.
Right.
And then so when he dropped the Vinny Vetti Viti and you know the Holla Holla and everything, you know, he even collabed with X and Hov on that album too.
Yeah.
But after that, I just I fell off.
I feel like him.
He started getting into the love songs, the anthem, like that debut energy that he came out with.
Right.
That was my favorite Ja Rule. That debut.
Right.
Yes, sir. Because Tim said the same thing. The first album,
Yeah.
it was hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie said the same thing. Biz Marquee, bro. Ronnie asked me if I like Biz Marquee. I love Biz Marquee ever since Make the Music with Your Miles, Album Square Mall, Picking Booger. That's when I fell in love with Biz Marquee back in the 80s, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to wear them big stupid chains too.
Mm-hmm.
But never sleep on Biz Marquee jewelry game. Rest in
Crazy.
peace.
Yeah.
He had the rings and everything.
Everything.
I'll never get Biz Marquee jewelry game twisted, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love Houdini too, Samuel.
Yeah.
Houdini, 5 minutes of funk.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, man. born and raised in the streets of Brooklyn. There's three of them, and we're all good looking.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was the first tape I bought was the One Love maxi single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the very first tape I ever bought with my own allowance money. I bought the red case. I had the red case to drink.
Houdini was the shit,
Yeah,
bro. But
definitely.
that I'm a hoe, that track.
I'm a whole.
I think, and matter of fact, I think Master P and Ice Cube redid that for the I Got the Hook Up soundtrack.
Mm. Wow,
I'm
I
a
wouldn't be surprised.
Cube, Master P.
crazy.
I might be mistaken, but somebody go to that. Dana Dane. Yeah, Blood Dana Dane. Nightman,
Yeah, man,
Cinderella,
that was dope.
Love at First Sight. You know, that's when Ain't No Nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know, EPMD, they use that track too.
Right.
What EPMD use it for? The crossover?
That was a crossover drink.
Or was it the low step? I don't know. Q Smooth say favorite West Coast MC. I was talking about that today. And yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
MC8, Ice Cube, Spice One, Corrupt, definitely Nipsey.
Yeah.
Whoa, King T,
Underrated.
Kendrick, Exhibit,
Definitely.
Of course.
fuck, bro. If I had to give it to one more, and this could change tomorrow,
Right.
but somebody on my mind, down to take flowers, I think, Schoolboy Q.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah. Players Club soundtrack. Thank you for correcting me for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, West Coast, man, I can go on and on, but just some of the cats off the top of my head. I'm in Vegas right now.
Okay.
And I was chopping it up with the dude Bullethead, man, you know, West Coast hip hop logo. And we was talking about the same thing, man, you know, top 10 West Coast cats. And the list is long, man. You know, we always have these conversations where it's hard to pick 10, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you always got to throw that disclaimer out there, like, hey, man, this needs to change
Yep.
tomorrow, you know, man. But as far as on my mind right now,
Right.
you got to get that disclaimer, man, because you don't want to leave anybody out, especially
Right.
like artists, like the alcoholics, you know,
Mm-hmm.
hieroglyphics,
Yep.
bro, Alpha, you know, Far Side. It's
There's so many.
dope West Coast. Too Short, Easy, yeah, E4. Yeah, you know, there's so many, fam. Philly Soul. Definitely Jill Scott, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jill Scott, Music Soul Child. I like the Roots, man. I didn't get into the Roots when they first dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like a late bloomer with the Roots,
Right.
but I'm definitely feeling the Roots, man. And shout out to Up. We were just talking about Up.
Yeah.
He's really from Philly.
Yep.
Shout out to Cool D,
Mm-hmm.
Cool C.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What's that other cat name from out there? Cool C and there's another cat.
Steady B.
Steady B.
Yes.
I heard Steady B got his ass whooped by LL Cool J people.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were trying to take LL hat off. Say
Steady B, cool C, keep your head up.
they say one of them cats from LL camp whoop Steady B ass. Shout out. Rascat.
Yeah. Rascals.
That's cats I do.
I remember when I first heard of Rascats and an Exhibit. I didn't even know they was from the West Coast
Yeah.
because they were so lyric driven.
Right.
They weren't giving us what you know. West Coast was pretty much giving us like gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
But they came out giving you real lyrics from the West Coast, like Hieroglyph, Alcoholics, you know, Exhibit, Rascat. They were giving you that lyrics too. Q Smooth say favorite Texas singer. Oh, so when he was talking about when Sammy was talking about the Philly sound, he was talking like old school.
Yeah, like Teddy and
Teddy P had a little bit. I see. I guess I was speaking more of the neo soul side,
yeah,
but those are good artists. I definitely like Teddy P. Harold Melvin, Blue Notes. If you don't know me by now, OJ's, Cry Together,
right,
Brandy, the Spinners. Didn't get into Spinners that much,
right.
but Patti LaBelle, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Favorite Texas singer. Hmm. Oh man, I gotta give Beyonce her card, man. Every time
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce, they say what they want, man. But
Right.
I salute Beyonce. Bro.
Erica Badu, she's from Dallas, right?
Erica Badu is
Mm-hmm.
legit, bro.
Yeah,
She is legit. Yeah, yeah. I would have to say Erica Badu. Erica Badu. That first album was
oh man,
incredible, man.
great.
Baduism,
Yes,
and I know she got much more work, man. That's even more epic.
right.
But yeah, that first album. It's something about debuts with me. It's something about the energy
Mm-hmm.
when these artists do it, man.
Right.
And as a listener, you hear it. And you, on one side, you tell me, hey man, what I'm hearing, I feel like this artist gonna be around forever.
Right.
But then there's a little doubt on the other side too. Like I may not ever hear another album from this artist again. When I heard Erykah Badu, I didn't know that she would be as big as what she is now.
Yeah.
From when I first heard it, like On and On,
Mm-hmm.
Rim Shot, Next Lifetime.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was gonna be as big as what she is now. You know what I'm saying? She really surprised me with the way her career went. But that first album was just, I love that first album. Favorite R&B group. My favorite R&B group. Oh man, I have to say, man, that's gonna be hard, fam. I just feel like Jodeci feels something,
Yeah.
man.
Jodeci.
Yeah, I see someone who put Jodeci. I have to say Jodeci.
Favorite singer? My favorite singer is Mary J. Blige. That's my favorite singer from New York.
Mary J. Blige.
Yes, definitely.
What album stand out the most to you, man, of her?
It's always the first two. It's always what's the 4-on-1 in my life for me.
That's
'Cause,
it, baby.
you know what I'm saying? Like those are like forever will be classic to me. Like
That's
any of
it.
those two.
That first one, uh, and there was somebody Grand Puma on that track, man.
Yes. Yes.
That was the 411.
Yep.
And when she dropped that My Life,
Oh man.
bro, she did with that track,
Oh yeah.
that whole album.
Definitely.
But that track was a dope track too. I think they sampled Roy Ayers
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was a dope album.
Definitely.
Share My World was okay.
That was dope. I like that.
It was pretty dope. I like the Lil Kim.
Yeah.
You know, I Can Love You. I like
I
that
can
one.
love you. Right.
But yeah, like you say, the first two,
Yeah.
it's something about that debut and that sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never really get that energy out of the others unless they just want to reinvent themselves like Outkast.
Right.
Like everything Outkast came with
Mm-hmm.
always sounded different.
Definitely.
You can put that shit on shuffle, and man, no song sounds the same at all.
Right.
Mary J. Blige, Grand Pooh,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember that from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Luther Vandross, SWV, Cheesesteak Guy. Yeah, God did that thing back in the day.
Yeah.
They did that thing. Anita Baker, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anita Baker was around my mama's time.
Yeah.
You know, Sunday morning.
Yep.
You know, mama be cooking up, man. She put that R&B in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you better go outside and play or help her clean up.
Right.
Because your ass gonna get in there, you're gonna hear them soul singing. That shit just makes me want to vacuum and wash dishes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and New Edition too,
New
man.
Edition, of course. That's my
Definitely
group.
New Edition.
That's my group. You know.
Yeah, I like y'all people on here, man. They be wanting to know some good shit. I like
They know they shit. You know, they've been following us for years. You know what I'm saying? So
that.
yeah.
He said, "Yo, MTV Raps or Rap City? Rap City, because you got to go down that basement and drop that freestyle.
Right. Right.
And if you ain't drop that freestyle, if you ain't eat on the motherfucker,
Right.
you lost points." How I feel about Tevin Campbell. Tevin was an icon in his time. You know, child star,
Yeah.
worked with Prince.
Mm-hmm.
You know, definitely respect Tevin Campbell's career, man.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Classic. Classic.
Somebody Samuel from the Timberlands or night. I don't wear Nike too much, except
No,
for
Nike.
cars. So I'll probably say Tim's. Ain't nothing like a pair of Tim's.
Right.
And I'm from Houston.
Right.
Somebody's some Tim's, man. You wearing with some shorts.
Mm-hmm. We used to do that up here.
No shit.
Yeah, we used to do that. I think the only cat that was still doing that was DMX. He was still rocking Timbs with shorts.
Yeah.
You know, but I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Missy Elliott. Love Missy Elliott. I gave her flowers a couple of weeks ago, man, on the ladies' night
Yep.
episode we did.
Yeah.
Definitely love Cypress Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Fell in love with Cypress Hill off that Steph Tyler debut album.
Same.
I remember getting the tape, and I was bumping. I was like, okay, I like this shit, man. I thought they was going to go up.
Yeah.
And then I heard how I can just kill a man on juice.
Mm-hmm.
The juice movie.
Right.
I like the they definitely the cannabis advocate.
Yeah.
So anybody that's down with the weed, man, I always think them. You know, I'm out here in Vegas right now. It's weed everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Probably, here go another jaw right here too.
Don't show that to Reg. He'll fly out there.
Yeah, this right here. This right here.
Oh man. Wow.
And this is some guava. Shit
We
crazy.
are not weed advocates. Anybody who's watching.
Yeah. Favorite rapper from ATL. Outkast. Good and Mob. Cool Breeze. Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
ATL. Pastor Troy. Doing the Pit Bull. The real Pit Bull dogs or the artist Pit Bull?
I think you're talking about the dog because you put an S at the end.
Okay, yeah. Pit Bulls, yeah. I had a few of them. Had a few Pit Bull. DJ Muggs, yeah. T.I., Ludacris, and Outkast. But like Redman was dope. I got on Redman because I thought him and K Solo was twin brothers.
Yep, we all did.
Yeah. That What the album was my shit.
Yes.
Tonight's the Night, How to Roll a Blunt.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? I love Redman for his favorite things today. Yeah, they want to know everything, bro.
They want everything. You'll be here forever.
That's a good look. Favorite singles of today. I don't know, man. I like old stuff, man.
Yeah.
Boys ain't ready. I do like Janae.
Janae Akko, yeah.
I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend pretty dope.
Yeah. He's good.
I know Bruno Mars been around for a while. I remember I first heard Bruno on B.O.B.
B.O.B. joint.
And I know him and Anderson Paak got the stick going.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. I like the weekend though.
Yeah.
I really like the weekend.
Same.
Yeah, yeah, y'all follow it, but they be on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here looking at the comments pop up.
It's like this every night when we on. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to kick it too much longer, man. You know, I appreciate the love, man.
yeah, no
But
doubt.
your people's boy, they gonna keep me on here all night with that girl on top of my head. Man. Look, I gotta do what Red's doing. I
Yeah,
gotta roll up something
yeah,
before I do it down, man.
yeah.
And I know it's late out there on the East Coast. I'm three
Right,
hours.
it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm 3 hours behind y'all,
Yeah,
man.
shit. We've been on later than this, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Damn, man.
So
Started a reaction at like
Real,
5 in the morning and shit too.
yeah. We did an album reaction.
real content OGs, you know what I'm saying? Boy, keep it coming.
Nah,
Boy,
man.
Richard Fowler, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, you know, got to get into the one that's older, you know, the one that's probably inspired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He inspired Richard Pryor. Bumping Knuckles. Uh, East Coast cat, right?
yeah.
New York,
Yeah.
MC.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his work. Is that Freddie?
Yeah. He changed his name.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get into some of his shit. Yeah, Freddie
yeah.
Fox. I got to get into some of his shit. But I remember from back in the day.
Hmm.
Name definitely ring bells.
Yeah.
You know, I was around the rap pages,
Hmm.
Word Up magazine,
Same. I
era.
bought all that. Yeah.
So you would see a lot of these cats, but you probably just wouldn't be too familiar with
Right.
with their discography. But you definitely hear the name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, y'all. We'll be here all night with you
Yeah.
boys. They talk about right,
Oh boy.
Hey
Yeah, I'm
man,
not.
I'm gonna sign off. Man.
Yeah. No doubt, man.
All right, Dan.
Man, it was love, man. Chopping
Appreciate
up,
it, man.
I'll be appreciating this shit, bro.
Definitely. You're welcome
Y'all
to come back, man.
have me on anytime, man.
Yeah.
Let me
Anytime.
know I'm with it.
No doubt.
The Big Mike, something serious. I'm gonna talk to you more about that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, Big Mike.
Yeah.
That's another good one that I like. Hey, and peace to everybody out there. Ronnie, Q Smooth, Samuel, Makai, everybody, man.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate your love, man. How y'all be welcoming me,
All
man.
right. No
All
doubt, man.
right.
I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. 100.
Salute.
Peace. All right. I might stay on for like another 5 minutes. Question.
Hmm.
You heard Made before, right? The 2007 album.
Made?
Yeah.
Which from who? Bleak?
No, for Scarface.
No, I didn't hear that one.
Oh
I
shit.
gotta hear that one.
Yeah, I was thinking since we have like 3 albums left and shit, like
Yeah.
we can just
Okay.
finish that shit
Let's
off.
let's finish it off.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get some more Scarface albums, but I know Made for some odd reason is going up in price.
Right.
I don't know about Emeritus, but I know Deeply Rooted is still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. About the Ja Rule, I really cannot wait to talk about that.
Yes.
Just to let you know, I'm gonna give my honest reaction.
Don't we always? What you?
Yeah, I know.
What's so different with this one?
It's because like with Ja Rule, he's an artist or a rapper or whatever. I have different opinions about
About
his
Ja Rule?
album. Yeah, like when it comes to like the albums that people love,
Hmm.
I'm kind of indifferent about. But at the same time, when it comes to the albums that are like his fan favorites, I have to actually look and see where like the cracks really start happening and shit. Because
The Cracks. This man
Yeah.
went multi-platinum with every album.
yeah, like
I think the formula was clearly different after the first album.
you
No?
can say that, but I've always felt like Rule 336 was more balanced than the first album.
And that has what? Isn't Put It On Me on that album?
Yeah, put it
And
on.
a lot of people seem to love that album.
Yeah, I even love it.
You
Believe it or
love
not.
it. And I Cry, wasn't I Cry on that joint? Him and Little Mo,
I want to say, yeah.
and a lot of people seem to feel like that's his classic. But he really wasn't doing the R&B stuff on the first album like that.
See, he wasn't because the thing about even as much as I love Vidi Vidi Vici, I'm not gonna say too much.
Right.
When I first heard it, and this is me being honest,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little brother version of "It's Dark and Hell Is Hot,"
Oh Lord.
and I'm gonna
Really?
like I said,
Wow.
if I had to pick any of Ja Rule's albums, it'll be the first two.
Mm-hmm.
But with Ja Rule, there's always like a signifying problem because there was some tracks in Vidi Vidi Vici, which I felt like when I first heard it like years ago,
Right.
it had like a DMX feel, like holla holla.
Mm.
It had like a Rough Rider DMX kind of feel to it. But I did love songs like he did with Ron Isley,
Mm-hmm.
the one with Eric Sermon.
I love that.
Yeah. But like Rule 336, I feel like that was more a better balance than Pain is Love.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about Pain is Love. We're going to talk about
Q got to bring up Tupac at some point. No, I don't feel like he was a Tupac wannabe. I feel like as far as like him do it, I mean with the bandanas and the Jesus pieces, I feel like yeah that was Pac, but he don't sound like Pac to me.
We'll talk about that.
You feel like he does?
We'll talk about that. I'm like I said, that's why I'm so ready for this Ja Rule reviews because I've been planning this for years and years and years.
Right. And you couldn't get nobody that like Ja Rule to do it or what?
No, I want to get more of his albums.
Oh, okay.
Because the only albums I really don't want from him
Mm.
is The Last Temptation, RULE,
Mm-hmm.
and Pain is Love, which I can
Right.
deal with that. If I was to get RULE, I'll get that. But the other two,
Right.
yeah. And even with Ja, I've always felt like his discography was pretty interesting too. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think it's solid.
Yeah, very solid.
To me, I think his discography is more solid than 50. As far as albums, as far as like solo album, now I'm not talking about the G Unit stuff. As far as the albums, after Get Rich and Massacre, I think 50 started to go downhill. Curtis, I like, but I don't think it was great. I don't like Before I Self Destruct. I think
So
Ja
you
Rule
didn't
got
like
better
Animal-
albums.
You didn't like Animal Instincts either?
Nah, I like some songs. The collab he did with Jada, was it Jada and Prodigy was on that joint?
Yeah.
I like that joint. I didn't care for that album. I just thought it was too late. By that time, I think he should have dropped that album a couple years ago.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, because with Curtis, I can understand that album. Before I self-destruct, I have to re-listen to that. But I don't know if I'll be quick to say Ja Rule has a better discography than 50.
I think he do.
I don't know.
I think it, up until Pain is Love 2, I didn't care for that. But his other albums, I think all around he has a better discography than 50. What Animal Ambition I didn't like. I just talked about that. I didn't care for it. Now if that had came out like 09, 2010, I think it probably would have did good, but that dropped like years later. I feel like the rap game was already behind him at that point. He was already focused on TV.
True.
What's his last big hit? That song with Joe, the power theme song. That's really like his last big hit.
Yeah,
Like-
pretty much.
And he's dropped mixtapes since then. He's dropped Murder by Numbers and the Kanan mixtape and all that. Nobody paid attention to that shit. You know.
Yeah.
Makai said there's only 2 Ja Rule albums he like. You sound like Reg.
Hey. I mean, even though I talk a lot of shit about Pain is Love,
Oh,
there's still some tracks.
that was fire. I like that joint.
Down, like, I think that one track, Down Ass Bitch or whatever.
Yes.
That was
Charlie.
hot.
Yeah.
Yes. Living It Up with Case.
Love that joint. You don't like it?
I like it. Always on Time. That was on that album too, right?
Pain is Love. I think that was on. Yeah.
Tired of that stupid shit.
Yeah, that was overplayed. Yes, that was overplayed. I agree. That was overplayed.
That was also on Ashanti's album too, wasn't it?
Yep. Yes.
Uh, yeah, because with that album, it was like I hate to say it. Whenever I think of Ja Rule, I think of that album first,
Right.
for the good and the bad.
Right.
Because the Last Temptation,
See, and I love. That's one of my favorites.
oh my
You know what
goodness,
I'm saying? The Thug Lovin' joint, even though I felt like Bobby Brown was already done, but it was still catchy. You know what I'm saying? You got Nas on that album. Remember they tried to sign Nas at that time to Murder
thank
Inc.
God he did it.
And he was on the Pledge remix. Fire. They got Neptunes is on that of all producers.
Yeah.
Neptunes is on, yeah, Neptunes is on that.
Well,
The Pop Niggas joint.
we'll see if I give him good credit as I give him here. I'll tell
I think
you.
that's one of his best. And then even at that point, like what was that 04 that came out?
Oh
Even at
two,
that point, I felt
oh two,
02 that was Last Temptation.
yeah.
Okay. Um, Even at that point, I felt like it was almost like towards the end. You know, you can tell like when the artist is like near the end for them, like their run. I feel like he was like near his run at that point.
Yeah. I was also thinking about doing one of the Murder Inc. compilations too.
Yeah, the first one I like. I like the
Yeah.
first one,
Yeah, that's one I might do.
the Murderers joint. I know they had another one out, like a remix album or some shit.
I heard that. That was
Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
but it wasn't as good as the first one.
yeah. Sam said political Pac is better than Death Row Pac.
I agree.
Well, he was always political, so I mean, I don't think it changed because
I
he
mean,
switched labels.
the 91, 95, before Death
Oh,
Row, I
okay.
guess that's what he means.
Right.
Ronnie said, better movie character, little Michael Jackson or adult Michael Jackson. Really?
Adult Mike, what is it? What is the difference?
When Willie Draper in the Jackson's American
Oh,
Dream, yeah.
Yeah. He made money. Him and Ashanti was the only ones making money for Murder Inc. And they had a full roster. And only two artists coming out making millions of dollars for them. You know what I'm saying? No Black Child, no Cadillac Todd, no Charlie. Nobody else came up from that label. It was just those two. And he got hits. That's why I say if Ja Rule could battle 50 right now in the verses, and he probably could win. He got 20 bangers. The Murderers album of Rough Riders, I definitely got Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, all that.
Murderers album was good, but I don't think it's touching Rough Riders Volume 1. Hip Hop Universe? What the hell is that?
This is a YouTuber.
Hip Hop Universe? I never heard of him.
He's alright. He just loves cannabis too much.
Oh boy. He thinks cannabis is the god of rap?
Kind of so.
Oh god. Tell Cannabis to make a classic album for once.
I kind of stopped watching his ass like years ago.
Wow. A Cannabis stand, huh? World War
Yeah,
III was dope.
You said World War III?
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to end this off tonight because it's 2 hours and shit. Alright. Now, pretty much the only review I got this week is, of course, the Ja Rule Vidi Vidi Vici. That's going to be Wednesday at 11 o'clock.
Right.
Definitely got some surprises this week, so stay tuned on that. Might do like a special live video Friday.
Okay.
I'm not sure what time. Because I know.
Is that for Donda or no?
Hell no.
When?
No, this is like a video, something about video games and shit. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
Yeah. The Prince album comes out. I'm not gonna do a reaction to the Prince album because I know how YouTube is.
Yes.
Yeah, but I am going to listen to it. I will give my thoughts
Okay.
and shit, like probably doing a review or stuff like that because
Right.
we still got to talk about the Rainbow Children.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dope.
Um, as I don't know if I'm gonna do a review on Sunday. I'll see what happens on Sunday and shit like that.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it's not gonna be a heavy week and shit like that because I'm still trying to adjust to my new
Mm-hmm.
work schedule and shit like that too.
Right.
But there might be a review. It might be the Ohio Players Fazo, if anything. Let me just be. I'll let you know by Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Anything you trying to say before we sign off?
Um, I wanted to do a review this week also.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm
There's
down.
a West Coast album anniversary coming up. I'm supposed to be doing a Foo Fighters review with Alex from actually Movie Guys podcast, but I gotta talk to him and see if he's because I know he's busy. So
Okay.
maybe that'll be Wednesday, if not Thursday. But I gotta hit him up tomorrow and see what's good with his schedule this week. So we'll see.
So what's the West Coast album, if you don't mind me asking? You gonna message me?
I actually told you it's on. I know you forgot, but I'll hit you up about it. But it's the anniversary is on the 31st.
Okay, yeah, you messaging me again. Yeah.
Yeah. Foo Fighters. We gonna talk about Medicine at Midnight, and I've been planning that for months, but I was working around his schedule. But you know he got some free time, so I gotta hit him up. So either Wednesday or Thursday, like maybe 7 p.m. is gonna be early. It's not gonna be late. It'll be like 7, 8 o'clock. I might come on here. If not, I'll plan it for next week. So
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Let me know.
Yeah.
All right. But with that being said, with that being said, hope everyone has a good night. Appreciate a try.
All right.
Shout out to Dana again.
Salute.
Salute to him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm trying to see if I got everybody here. Sam, Lonzo, thank y'all so much. And I hope everyone has a good night.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.